Hey guys, it's me, Waddler, and I'm a duck, and today I'm going to show you how to build this RC heli you see that I'm piloting around. So basically it can go up and down and fly at multiple altitudes, and it actually flies pretty high as well, and you can also come in for a landing. And if you exit out of the camera, you can turn the propeller on and off. So if you want to make it look more realistic, you can turn it off when you're landing. So let's get straight into building it. Also, credits to Diamond RBX because we both worked on the helicopter. So go sub to him, his channel will be linked in the pinned comment. So before you build it, you will need the wrench tool, the scale tool, and the screwdriver tool. And it also does not work for mobile because you need to use keybinds. So let's get started with building it. So turn anchor on, that merging level to red, and then just place a block. Now place a plastic block, and this does have to be plastic. Then delete this wooden block, and then using scale it out with scale set to 2, so it is 10 long like this. Then place a block on the end of it and scale this wood out like this, so it's 8 to make this right angle shape. Now turn off anchor and place 5 pistons on the end here, like this. Now just place a switch so they all go up, and then using the screwdriver, select all and anchor it. Now place a plastic block and then a titanium block, and then put a plastic block on the side here, and make sure it's not on the outer edges, make sure it's on one of the inner edges. Then scale it out so it's 14 long, like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 outwards with scale set to 2, and then place another titanium block, and then repeat this to make a square. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Place a block, and then again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oops, I did it 6, I just miscounted. And then do it once more here. So scale here, then place a block. I'm going to paint these red blocks, they're not red yet, but I'm going to paint these titanium blocks red because they're important. Now place a plastic block here, and then scale it all the way up here so it's level with those. So if you've done the exact same as me, it should be 60 blocks so it's equal. Now use any way you want to get up there, so I'm just going to portal myself up to this red block, and I'm just going to delete them. And now I'm going to make the other parts of the mechanic. So I'm going to select this with scale so I find the center. Now I'm going to scale 8 down, and then I'm going to place a titanium block, and these do have to be titanium. Then scale out twice with scale 2 this way, twice again, once out this way, and then twice down. So it's a 4 by 6 by 10 block of metal. I'm going to do this on the other side, so find the middle, place a block, then scale it down to 8. Then add on the titanium weight, like this. So there we go, and I've got both weights. And now at the back, so this side over here is the back, I'm going to connect them up like this. And then I'm going to make the drive system. So the drive is quite simple. Just select this bar with scale to find the middle, and then place an upside down servo on it, up here. Then place a boat motor, and then place 2 on each side of this rod. And that's the drive system for the helicopter. So that's all the basic mechanics of it. So just select all, and then you know these blocks we painted red earlier? Just deselect them by holding shift and clicking them, because shift clicking can deselect them. Then you want to collision off and make sure you're standing on one of the red blocks so you don't fall off. And then I'm going to make transparency 100%. Now I'm going to make this middle pole here visible, because I'm going to build the helicopter onto it. So if you want to copy my helicopter design, just copy what I do here. So wood out this way, but don't use titanium for this actually. You will probably want to use plastic because if you make it too heavy, the helicopter will tip over. So one out this way, one out this way, and then scale set to 1 and go up so it's 5 this way. Then go out 2 here, 1, 2, so it makes this square shape. Now at the front I'm going to set my scale back to 1, and I put this block here and I scale it in and scale it out this way so it's even, and repeat that onto the back like this. Now I'm going to get out metal rods, not titanium, metal rods, and I'm going to place them on the back like this to make the tail rudder. So 3 of these, then place this and this, and delete this one so it's floating in the air, and I put one there and one there to make a rudder. Now I'm going to make the like things that touch the ground, these things like the legs. So I'm going to place 2 of those rods like that, and then I'm going to put one there and then put this here and place another. Go do it on this side as well. And we'll put one there and one there. Oops, did it wrong. I actually want it to be there. And then there. Now I'm just going to jump on the helicopter because it's more stable. Then I'm going to place 2 things here, 2 of the metal rods. One here. Oops, wrong place. One here and one here. Then I'm gonna... I've done it in the wrong place again. Place them here actually. Yeah, like I did the first time then. One here. One here. Delete these. And then place one on each side of this to connect them together. And now to make the propeller, and place a wheel here. One here. And then place another one there. And delete this one so it's in the middle. Now I'm going to place the metal rods to make a propeller. I'm going to place 2 on each one. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. So it's a big 4-bladed propeller. Now I can make this middle rod invisible because it's irrelevant. And I'm just going to paint my helicopter so it looks good. So I'm going to go with a blue colour scheme. And I'm just going to go for blue and white because I think it looks nice. But you can paint yours however you want. Oops, just painted it white. There, put that there. And just finish off the painting. And then just to add the final piece, place it camera here. And I'm just going to paint it blue so it blends in better. So now I'm going to just jump down. And before we do anything else, just select all 4 of these red blocks and make them invisible. So now we've basically set up the entire helicopter, we just have to do the binds. So just place a driver's seat and then unbind the camera up here from the driver's seat. Then place a switch. Actually, wait, you don't want the camera to be unbinded. So you just do that. Then you want to unbind the wheel that connects to the propeller. Just got it mixed up then. It's the wheel that you unbind, not the camera. Then place a switch so that the switch will bind to that wheel so you can turn the propeller on. Now what you want to do is select all of these pistons. And then unbind them from the seat. Then select them again. And then bind them to a bind that is not WASD. So I'm going to do E to pull because pulling will make you go up and pushing will make you go down. So Q goes down, E goes up. So now the helicopter's done. You've just got to save it and load it like this. And let's test it. So I'm going to sit in the seat, go into the camera, and I'm going to unanchor it. And I'm just going to flick the switch to turn the propeller on. And then if I hit E, the helicopter flies up into the air and it's really nice and stable up here. Not much rocking, maybe a little bit if you go back and forth enough to stimulate it into rocking. But see, you can fly up really high because it's built similar to a drone, except I figured out how to make it fly higher. So it's pretty cool. And you could also land down again. And that's pretty cool as well. And it's pretty cool overall. So thanks for watching and goodbye.